Welcome to the first ever video about my new mini battle royale map. Um, this map is going to release around next week sometime, but right now it's pretty much like completed for its season 1. Now this map started as just like me trying to create original buildings. That's why this one looks bad. Yeah, no, it started off as just me trying to test out if I can like make my own Fortnite style buildings. It started with this one, and I think I did like a really good job on this one. Like, I have all that, but it quickly expanded into being a fully functioning battle royale map with its own custom loot pool that I made and working floor drops, which you can I had to tone it down because it was taking up. Yeah, no, you can see here it has working floor drops and its own loot pool for that. So like there's custom, let me fix this. There's like custom items that will pop out there, and they have like percentages and all that, So you get like mainly ammo, but sometimes you get heals. I want to have this map be a mix of like Fortnite buildings, like prefabs, but then also original buildings remixed. This one looks bad, ignore that one. But like what I mean by remixed is this door burger, I completely redid it. So it's way more like an actual fast food place. You go in the entrance and then you see there's like all these booths and everything, and then there's a side entrance. And then here, to the left you have like where you order, and then to the right there's, more chairs, and then the bathroom is in here. And another thing I'm proud of is completely redid the Num's grocery store, because it was like it didn't really look like a grocery store, it's still too small, but like this is what you get like the rows of food, and then you go to the back and there's all the frozen stuff and stuff like this. So, and then I still have like this area I kept in touch. And another thing is like, here, I'll give a teaser of the loot pool here. I'm gonna have a video on it later. I want to have the loot pool be like fun but still competitive. Like there's not gonna be any explosives for one, because well, the first reason that there's no explosives is because you can't have an empty chest, right? No matter what, you can't just spawn in an empty chest. There has to be something in there. And I found the easiest thing to just put in a chest is one rocket ammo. And I'll change that if I do add anything that takes explosive ammo. I'll change it to like one mini ammo or like one medium ammo, Like, I don't know, I don't want you to have infinite any ammo or whatever, that would be bad. But yeah, no, there's like another teaser, I guess, would be like it's a pump tac meta, but there's the infiltrator pump as well, and another shotgun I'll get into in another video. But yeah, no, I like pump tac metas, so I'm keeping it that for season 1 at least. Yeah, no, this is the first map I've ever made, though, like, and fully completed. So, you can see, I did this late. There's, like, little sprouts of, like, higher terrain you can kind of get up on. This is a bad example. The best example would be over here. See, there's, like, it's flat up here, too. You can build on this. I'm going to work on these probably next season, have a bunch more of these. And there's, like, tiny little buildings you can go to. But, as a functioning zone, as functioning loot pools, it has POIs. There's no battle bus. I don't know how to do that. So I just have 16 of these little spawns. And I placed them how I imagine people would kind of land at POIs. So there's 2 here. Neither are in the same building. So what I imagine is 2 people will spawn here, and then they'll go to fight, right? So only one is leaving here, right? And then there's one in here, and then one in here. Same thing. Either he's gonna dip or they're gonna fight, and then one in here, and so on and so forth. Right, so that's it for like the scripted section, but now I'm just gonna kind of walk around and talk about the map, I guess. This is an area I rushed. It's just prefabs with just chests spawned, and then I spawned like this truck and stuff. And you can see here like that barn, it's a prefab. All I did was like have a little Easter egg where that thing fell off. Same over here, just prefabs. There's a loot in this cornfield though. but you can't see it unless you break it. This is mainly prefab, so I'm kind of proud of it. This is, here, let me actually show the map. This is Willow Woods. That was Brittle Barn. There's Lazy Lane, Shopping Street, Cramped Cargo. I know, very, very unique names. But even though it is just like prefabs here, I made it so like this is a really old, like this is like hundreds of years old. So like a tree already grew through it. So I like to leave that or whatever. But I like the vibe of this POI. I like the giant tree in the middle, and then it has a bunch of loot. And I like this building just all the way from chapter 2. Just good building. Some of this building and this building. I'm gonna change these buildings in season 2 probably. I have like a little plan of what I'm gonna do because I want any POI that's just prefabs like this one and this one to like have mixed buildings. The only reason I did that is just I was so tired from like I had to like redo the loot pool and how it worked like 3 or 4 times, and you have to like individually place every single item in those spawners, and it's just so annoying. So I just like gave up. Even though these are prefabs, I changed the interior of them because it's cramped cargo. I added cargo, like it's way more claustrophobic in here. If you compare it with like Dusty Depot on the OG map, there's more stuff in there. Here, I want a base memory of around what it is right now. Otherwise, I would have put a POI here, so I just kind of built like a fun little thing where like, you know, there's a bunch of chests here, but you're kind of out in the open. Like, somebody from here can shoot you, somebody from here can shoot you, somebody from here can shoot you, but if you do get over here, you can reset these builds, I think, if everything worked right. Yeah, another thing is that harvesting is 2 times on this map. I'm gonna keep an eye on that, but I think this is supposed to be fast-paced. I don't want you to have to, you know, if you spawn here, you can probably leave with max wood and some good brick. And then if you spawn here, you can probably leave with like a good bit of everything, but mainly like max metal from all the cars and stuff. There are no vehicles right now, but I mean, you can count shopping cart spawners here, so I guess. But yeah, I guess that's the like first video I'm gonna make on this thing. It's short, but I'm gonna go more in detail in the next video on like the loot pool, and then I'm gonna probably just show you guys the storm path and everything, and ask for suggestions if this gets a single view. But yeah, I'm gonna have a different kind of video out next time I upload. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, where it is not my map and it is instead a rant video. Those are so fun, I know. But yeah, no, make sure to subscribe, do all that jazz, because I'm gonna have videos on this, and I also plan on getting people who are interested in playtesting the map. So, see ya.